Hey guys, this video I thought I'd show you how I make my buttons I hand out to my customers. Those little buttons, okay? Hang in there. I'll be right back. Okay, so first off, I got these papers here that I made Fix-A-Fence LLC on. I normally take about 2 of them like that. I want to make sure that they're even so that way they don't mess up. I guess that's what we want to call it. We don't want to mess it up, right? So, and then I put this over it, okay, and so I'm going to circle it, kind of center it. Take this thing over here. This has got a razor blade on it right there, you see. Put that on top of it. Give it a little bit of pressure so that way the razor blade cuts it. And bam. Now we got 2 little round circles there, okay? So, hold on. We'll get to it. Get these silver backings here, okay, put that in the machine, spin that around. Then it's got these other backings here too, okay. These are for the pins. Now they say to put them down this way. They're only going to go down one way. So once you got that in there, then you want to spin that around. We already put that in there. We already put the backing in there, so then now this sign goes in here, and then they give us these little films here. We put the little film over that, okay. And I kind of like to line it up. All right, that looks good. And then you give it a little push down like that. Okay, that puts it up into there. Now this thing here, you want to spin it around there, and then you want to make sure that all these things line up here. Sometimes it doesn't want to line up. And you just push it all the way down like that, and bam, there it is. Fix-A-Fence LLC, baby. All right. Oh, doggone it. It looks like, you see that? I don't know what that is. Maybe it, oh well, you know. That's what I do for the little buttons that I give away to my customers. I hand them out, and they like them. They take them. I've given out about 40 of them so far, and that's just within about 3 weeks. Now I gotta make another batch of 20. So I thought I'd show you a little bit about a button machine making method that I use to well, you know, help advertise Little Pins Company. You know, nobody, I got these new magnets here. Anyway, fell on the floor. Screw it. All right, there's the button video. Okay, yeah, okay, now I gotta make some bunch of them. I gotta pick this magnet up. This is what the magnet looks like. Pretty cool magnet. Oh, and then yeah, the books came too. Pretty cool, huh? What do you think about that? You know, little journal, whatever I could write, take notes, write a script. Probably use my typewriter for that, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, with that, I'm just thinking. I don't even know how to think anymore. I don't, you know, I have to write things down. My goodness, you know, whatever happened to the mind? Why don't we use it? Why don't I use mine? I'm trying to figure that out. No, I got it. I can't say that. You know, I'm not that bad. I use a pretty good amount of my mind, you know, this little finite mind of mine. But yeah, I'm not ashamed to say it. You know, I probably don't use as much as I should, and maybe I use probably more than I should. I'll tell you, you know, things of today, like, whoa, I don't know why I'm even thinking of this stuff. There's a lot of stuff I don't even want to think about. But then it's right in front of my face. How do I not think about the stuff that's going on in this world, in this country of ours, in this city. I mean, you know, right in front of my face. How do I know? But I, you know, yeah, I got to think of it. But do I worry about it? No. No, that's not my job to worry about things. There's enough on my mind as it is, like I say. And then sometimes I try not to think at all, because it just clogs this thing up, you know, just clogs it up. There's just so much crap out there to clog up. And I want to keep my mind kind of clear, you know, for the things I want to do in my life. I clog it up for everybody else, well then what? Wait a minute, no, this is my life I'm living, not yours. You're living your life. So I heard this one saying, he says, how about you do you for me, and I'll do me for you. It makes so much sense. I will do me for you, and you do you for me. I was like, wow, how profound. I think I got that off of one of those tapes I listened to. I probably gave it away, and I don't know if they've listened to it or whatever, but Rohn, Jim Rohn, that's who it was. I knew it'd come to me. Jim Rohn, that guy there. Pretty cool. Listen to some of his tapes. He's got some pretty cool messages. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, just trying not to think. I wanted to show you what it looked like here, making a little button. Thought I'd ramble on a little bit since I had the camera going. You know, it's sometimes you gotta work on getting that script going, you know, and the script's not as easy as it sounds. I have to come up with words, and then when I start talking on the camera to you guys, I'm like reading the damn script instead of looking at the camera talking to you guys, you know. So it's been a change. I'll get through it, and I hope you do too. But anyway, yeah, so it's been a hot day today. My goodness, about 96 degrees out here in Portland. The guys got back in at 2 o'clock, and I let them go. Went ahead and paid them for 8 hours. You know, you might as well, right? I mean, geez, these guys are making the money, so what's a couple of hours, right? Everyone's got to come back and do it again. You know, right? So anyway, yeah. All right, enough rambling. About 7 minutes. Maybe we get another commercial in here on YouTube or something like that. About right now, wham. Who knows, right? Anyway, yeah, I got to get to making these buttons, man. If I keep rambling like this, I'm probably not going to get anything done. Just like whenever I show up on a job site, it's like the work stops, man. The work stops, and I'm like, and I got to get going, otherwise nothing's going to get done. That's what it seems like, anyway. You know. Not really, not all the time, but sometimes I just get up there and the work just stops. I'm like, the boss is on site. Gotta go take a break. Man, you think you'd be showing, hey, look what I can do, look what I can do. Look what I can do. I mean, right? Anyway, all right, guys. You keep smiling, have a great day. I'm gonna get back to making my buttons.